It's nearing the end of October here on Salt Spring Island, British Columbia, Canada, and a good time to start thinking about overwintering your potted plants. It may stay outside all winter long in this growing zone. So in my case, it happens to be Trachycarpus fortunei palms, my nursery stock, and these stay out year round here. And I don't like to take any chances just in case we do get a bad freeze. I don't want the pots to freeze. The tops of the plants are perfectly hardy here, but when in small 1-gallon pots, or even smaller than that, these ones here in these cold frames are 2.5-inch liner size pots. I have thousands of palms in there. I put Lexan over top. Unheated cold frames, that's good enough. That just seems to do the trick. And these ones here, these are 1-gallon locally grown Trachycarpus fortunei. As you can see, I've started to gather maple leaves, and they're falling, and I've been just dumping them around the pots so the tops of the plants stay exposed, but I mulch around the base so you can see the 1-gallon size pots, because if those pots freeze solid, if we had an extended freeze for several days, that could be the end of the life of the palm tree. So like I say, the tops of the plants are always hardier than the roots, so very simple to do. And I just fill up my wheelbarrow with the leaves and just keep dumping them around until I'm done, and that takes care of them for the winter. And it doesn't matter how cold it gets here, I will never lose any of those palms. It just doesn't get cold enough to kill them in a bad freeze when they are mulched. Now if they weren't mulched, there's a good chance I could lose some of those palms, so I don't want to take that chance. More in there too. Those ones are actually really buried. Lots of palms here. Those ones are from the Netherlands. I got the seed from those ones to grow those ones. And these are actually all razorback palms here from Austin in Arkansas. There's lots of them underneath here too. And I have a few maple leaves, or maple trees, native maple trees here in the bottom of my property. And that's a good thing. They are messy trees. They do provide really the only native fall color on our island, but the leaves are really good for mulch. So anything in the ground I don't worry about. See, these big palms are on their own. They don't need any protection here, but and even the little ones, seedlings growing everywhere. You can see, even growing out of here, there's some leaves that have fallen on it. Those guys are all on their own, but anything in pots, we want to give them a little bit of help, just in case Old Man Winter decides to be nasty on us. So that's what you got to do, folks, if you're in growing zone 8B. Just use leaves. You can use straw. You can use pine needles. It happens to be maple leaves here. I mean, some of you use alder leaves. Oak leaves work really good too. I find with oak leaves though, you get a lot of little oak trees sprouting everywhere. And even with these maple, it's a lot of seeds, and they sprout these maple trees everywhere. They grow like weeds here. So these are the large leaf maple. These are really big leaves, Acer macrophyllum. So there you go, folks. Palm tree winter protection on the southwest coast of Canada and the southern Gulf Islands. And I always do it at this time of the year. I think it's the 21st of October today, somewhere around there. So very simple to do, and leaves are free. And you know what I do in the spring? I take them out and I use them for mulch. Throw them in the compost. They rot down actually into really nice soil. Good day for doing this too. It's nice and calm out here, and just a typical fall day, typical late October day.